Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 18 of my Heinrich Kemmler Campaign. We finished off Castle Drachenfels, and there it is. Renamed because that's its right name. I mean, it's got the library in it, so it really should be Castle Drachenfels. We've also created a Necromancer training ground. It's amazing, and already we've had a glut of new agents hit the field. We've got 007, we've got Unicorn, and we've got Agent K there. They're all ready to go out. Because basically, the more people we kill, the more blood smooches we get. And I think my next step is to get the third rank of the Blood Dragon. Not because I particularly want the hideous round face. Look at them. They look like Manfred. Just got that perfectly spherical... Ugh. But then you've got these glorious, pointy-eared, fanged Adonises. Ugly, round face, glorious pointy ear fangs, and then these guys, not too worried about them. But I do want the untainted attrition reduction, so immunity, basically. So because if I'm going to go south, all the way to the Southlands, the sand's going to be bad enough. Don't need my skeletons dropping dead left, right, and centre just because there's not enough vampiric corruption there. So we're going to remove that issue. And so how much do we? So we need another. What's that? 6? I guess 9 for that. I'm not sure. How much would we... 12. Shit. So... Yes. Right. Fine. Slightly more than I was hoping for. That's 18, isn't it? Math good. Yes. I need 18 blood smooches. So we need to butcher 18 people. We've got... I've renamed... This is the Fey Enchantress down there. Obviously, we didn't actually kill the Fey Enchantress, but... It's fine. So, who has someone we can... Well, there's some people down here, isn't there? Enchantress, my dear. There seems to be a Celestial Wizard. 53% chance. Knocked him out. Good job. Right, that's another blood smooch. Nice. So this is what we need to do. So we need to get these guys into the Empire, assassinating people. Or maybe over to Ulthuan. I mean, that's an option too. Could go over and say hello to the Fey Enchantress. Not the Fey Enchantress. Alariel, that's the one. I don't know how they... I mean, she and Tyrion were kicking the shit out of each other, so... I'm not trying to. Ooh, well, it looks... it's pretty much half and half, isn't it? It's pretty much... I think Tyrion's got the slight advantage there. Strength rank 20. Mind you, Lothern is strength rank 4. Tyrion is quite beefy. But on the other hand, I think he's probably... Yeah, he liked the fact that I... He liked the fact that I burned a high elf city to the ground because Alariel... Well, I mean, geez, that's quite a breakup, isn't it? That is... It's not looking good. Okay, so we could do... I'm not too bothered with this. Mind you, we are getting some income from trade now. How much are we getting? See, almost 2k. Plus 25%. It's not a huge amount. It's not a huge amount. Recruit rank for skeletons and zombies doesn't sound very strong, but actually, when we've got guys, I mean, Father Jack.
Bats and wolves gather.
Yes, Father Jack can recruit units at rank 4. So, with that right on, that's rank 7. It's pretty good. It's not bad, is it? I mean, theoretically, we could, if we could level Father Jack up, we could go Legion of the Undead. So that would mean his skeletons would not only have the benefits of their obviously very high rank, they'd also have 8 melee attack, 8 melee defense, and decreased speed and charge bonus. Plus, they'd have increased weapon strength, more melee attack, and magic resistance. I mean, at that point, you're thinking, you know what, skeletons, completely free units, and actually not half bloody bad. So I'm thinking that could be an option.
Darkness comes.
I think we need Father Jack to have just a lot of skeletons, I think. A shit ton of skeletons. Just to swamp people with skeletons and surprise them. We did capture Altdorf last time, so that was very good. I want to try and get the occupied Imperial Palace. We do have the Altdorf Conclave Forbidden Magic. We're going to increase that to the Altdorf Conclave College. Altdorf College of Forbidden Magic. We're going to have to... I mean, do we want a bunch of very lazy student necromancers walking around Altdorf, drinking late into the night and not getting up until, I don't know, 2 or 3 in the morning? exactly. It doesn't sound great, does it? But it will increase our research rate, which would be pretty good. So we're probably going to go for that. And money's not too bad, actually. We've managed to get some quite nice trade agreements, weirdly, with some of the other factions, which is good. Oh, can we kill this guy? Oh, look at that. 4 blood smooches. We're flying up. This is amazing. Grumberg. Do I want to upgrade you? Helmgart is fine. Yes. Well, I guess it doesn't actually matter, because currently we're sort of surrounded by friends. I think actually Eelheart might be the... Because obviously we've got Midland to our north. Now, we're not currently at war with them. And I think they've probably got more on their hands to deal with than me. Considering they've got the Savage Orcs laying siege to them, and Vlad and Manfred are currently just running riot throughout the Empire. The Karl does have some defences down... Looks like Treasurer Balthazar Gelt is here. And he has a lot of heroes. Is that going to be a problem for us? I think Bernard's probably fine, actually. We could we could raise some dead here. You know what? I would like the Chillgeist in Heinrich's army, actually. So I might get rid of you and get you in here, because I do want some more Khan Wraiths. I mean, yeah, so the Khan Wraiths don't have any armor. They've got less hit points than the Skeletons, but they do have that huge, massive physical resistance, which is great. They don't have the melee defense either, but again, that physical resistance makes them quite hard to hit. And otherwise, I think they're just pretty good. So, more Khan Wraiths, I think. Plus, they're fast, so they're quite good flankers. Quite good at the flanking. And, obviously, if you heal them up with the Rite of Nehekara, then they just heal really quickly. Because they've got such a small health pool, they heal ridiculously fast. And, obviously, a spell can heal, I think it's about, like, 50% of the unit. So, you can, even if they're taking a lot of damage, you can just heal them back up to full again. Very nice. So we're going to do that. So we've got our new agents recruited. That's in fact what I need to do with those is actually remind myself that they exist. So let's just go around and tick. Well, you say that. We will see, I guess. Everyone says they don't betray me. And then they do. They all do in the end. But then I kill them, so it's fine. So we're firm friend. Oh, as Dirtho, why are you taking territory, Dirtho? Don't get a taste for it. It's a problem with Wood Elves. They take one territory and they suddenly go, ooh, that felt quite good. And then before you know it, they've conquered 50% of the fucking map. It's all Glade Guard and Way Watchers and Dirtho and oh.
Always open to furthering the course of unlife. Please, let's discuss plans.
Hi, Manfred, you round-headed freak. Defensive alliance. Yeah, alright. For you won't regret. I doubt that. Somehow, I suspect I will doubt it very quickly. Doubt it, regret it. I will regret it very quickly. Okay, so... I wonder how the green... I need to check on the greenskins. How do the greenskins feel about me? And what is this? Zuffbar has been taken by the greenskins. Okay, sure, no, that's fine. I think at this rate, I mean, we're currently in a little bit of a hug box because we've got fellow vampire factions. Oh, hello. Angry gods, more growth. Yeah, so be it. I think our public order is actually it's something I haven't had to worry about for a little while now. That's going a little bit. That's going down a little bit. That's generally it's fine. The vampiric corruption is increasing, so it shouldn't be a problem for too long. Not for too long, anyway. What I might do with these guys is actually send them over to Ulthuan. Let's do that, because I think we're going to struggle to find people to murder.
This is a mistake.
Who said that? You?
Who shall we
Was that you,
destroy?
Unicorn? Bloody rubbish. And why have you all got... Why are you carrying... Is that a thing? Is that a fashion thing? You got big collars and torsos on your back. It's like a... It's like a gang.
More sleep shines.
Wiseman has fallen. Do I want Wiseman? I mean, I don't... Oh, guess if it's there. It's free real estate. May as well.
What do you want?
I guess that means we should go for Midland. I mean, I don't really want to go for Midland, but it's sort of like there, and I don't really know how not to go for it. Do I want Cursed Fields? Public order increase? Oh, I guess it can't. Can't go wrong with that, I guess. So, sure. Springfather Jack here is going to go and raise some more dead for us. Right.
I will not obey.
You say that. Scarsting, do I have a military access treaty with you?
I will alone.
Yes.
Foolish.
But if I go that way, then you're going to take attrition. So what we're going to do is we are going to... I'm going to swap out the Knights of Hell for the Chillgeists because I think they're better. These guys can stay. I might switch out some of the Skeletons for some of those. I need to get a couple of these guys in this army as well. The only problem is... Okay, hang on a sec. So I've been getting the... So I've got the Unliving Host, which means like these Skeletons, they've got 31 melee attack, 53 melee defense, which is pretty good. And in fact, way better than the Sternsmen, who've got 34, 50... Well, you know what? I mean... 34, 51, 38.
More sleep shines.
I mean, it's not far off, is it? I mean, I guess maybe a couple of units of Graveguard in Heinrich's army, plus we need them anyway. So, okay, we'll swap. We'll get those. You can have the Knights of Hell. I do want these. We'll swap out a couple of Skeleton Spearmen for them. And that one, and we'll trade you that. Okay, happy with that. If we come... Oh, no, we don't have a military... Skarsnik, buddy.
Warlord of Eight Peaks
I know.
welcomes ya.
Hello. Okay, can I have a military alliance? Can you give me some cash for it, please? Can we give me some more cash? Give me some more cash? How much cash?
You loony.
I'm not a loony. Come on. Let's be diplomatic here. That much.
Let's do it.
Done. Right. Nice. Fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down towards Nullen.
Rush me.
And Chilfroy, the Reborn, is going to get... Oh, he's pretty much got everything. I mean, I guess we could give him more health. Maybe more armour? Missile resistance. Soon he'll get immortality, which would be pretty nice. Maybe we just give him more armour. Let's give him more armour. I mean, it won't really help him when fighting against heroes. That's the only thing, because heroes always have huge amounts of armour piercing. Okay, public order is okay here. But lack of corruption is climbing. It's going up to 77, which is pretty good. But we could really use a balefire here, I think. That should be quite... We've got that. That's good. We've got our gang of necromancers heading over to Ulthuan to, you know, make the place look untidy. Basically hang around in like shopping malls. Just make, you know, just look menacingly at elves. Just make them feel a little bit uneasy. That's what they're going to do. Number 6. Number 6 has been doing fantastic work. He is... I think we're going to just beef up your wounding, because we need you to be wounding people. In fact, we could head up here and see if we've got anyone else to... Because, I need those blood smooches. We need 6 and then 12 blood smooches, which is quite a big... It's quite a tall ask, actually. Factions vassalized. I'm assuming factions vassalized would be just like 1 blood kiss, maybe. I feel like maybe vassals should like maybe give you some a turn. Like if it gave you like 1 a turn for each vassal, that would be pretty... Well, I guess that'd be pretty broken, actually. Still, with the Blood Dragon, we get plus 10 weapons for cavalry units. So these guys have got 41 weapon strength, which isn't bad. And the charge bonus is 34. If you hit these with someone, that is going to sting. What do these guys have? They've got the chilling aura, so they reduce speed. So they're quite good at chasing down units. They're quite good at that. So, I mean, if we want to head to the Southlands, we've also got quite a long journey. So maybe I need to pick a couple of armies, sort of like an expeditionary force. So obviously Kemmler's going to go. And who else would I send? Oh, well, it looks like Noctilus has dealt with Balthazar for us, so that's good. Although I did kind of want his trait, so... Thanks, Noctilus. I mean, I still love your beard, but... Kinda crashed my party there, didn't you? Jerk. Okay, well, the Empire has been defeated, so that's good. That's a win. So, I will need to make an expeditionary force. I'm thinking Kemmler, maybe Stuart. Maybe we want to send Stuart. Then Bernard and Father Jack can hold the home hearth. Because I imagine
A message
that's...
for me? Then best deliver it. My children may not be impatient, but I am.
Oh, Kemmler. Come, let us start a military alliance. I don't know. I'm gonna. You're at war with Malekith. I feel like I kind of want to be a little bit... I kind of want to cozy up to Malekith a little bit. I feel like we've got some common goals. So we're not going to do that. Right, Empire's dead. So, good. That's that problem sorted. How does Malekith... Have we met Malekith yet? And if so, how does he... He's not... He likes my war with Avalon and my military actions against Avalon. And also technology. But he doesn't like my treaties with the Aghol or Norska or the Vanaheimlings. And he doesn't like me in general. I mean, to be honest, Malekith doesn't like many people. So that's probably something, you know, if we want to get him on side, something we need to work on. Something we need to work on. Okay, let's get you guys over here.
The shamblers move.
Yes. Yes, they do. Okay, I think we're going to want to take Middenheim. So, Heinrich, you're going to come back here. How much money we've got? We've got getting quite a chunk of cash each turn, which is really nice. Right, you guys going to head over here. It's the Necromancer Gang. All dressed up in black. Do I want to upgrade to the Shady Township here? Well, Helmgart is normally one of the ones I beef up quite early on because it's kind of a pass. But considering we own all the territory on the other side, I'm going to say that Grunberg is probably the more important. So I guess let's upgrade that. Otherwise, I think I might save my pennies. Because what I would like is, in fact, what I was going for and completely okay, what? Right, Grunberg. No. We're going to cancel that and that. Because then I can get something I forgot about, which was the thing. I'm sure someone... Right, yeah, we want a vampire crypts. So we're going to get a vampire crypts. That's our next objective. In fact, if I can get Father Jack an army, I could maybe... Well, you know what? Bernard, you're not doing anything.
My will alone.
I know, Bernard. And if we bring you over here, you can maybe recruit some units Public order is going to be fine here, I think. Kemmler is currently... Yeah, so currently we're getting 10 from Kemmler being here. But I think once Vampire Corruption increases, we should be fine. So that's good. Okay, and Marienburg, how are we doing here? How much growth do we have? 6 turns, we'll have 4. If I think Banshees increase growth in the region, don't they? For some reason I've never been quite able to understand why they do that. They scare people into, you know, doing stuff. Maybe Banshees watching you help. I don't know. Not going to ask the question, to be honest. A small unit of Blood Knights, your faction's capital. Yeah, but it costs 5k, so I'm not going to do that. Blood Knights are good, but they're not that good. Pass. N10. Okay, we just need to find some high elf characters and batter them to death. Or some Empire characters and then batter them to death. Problem is, as I said, we're kind of in a little bit of a hug box here, because we're surrounded by all the factions that like us, apart from the Wood Elves, but frankly I don't want to upset the Wood Elves. Hello. I guess we're going to help the Dreadfleet. I mean, not a big problem. I don't think the Dwarves are doing very well, so I think that's fine. Aranessa seems very aggressive towards the Wood Elves and is... well, I mean, I've seen her march towards Orion before, and Orion kicked the shit out of her, so I don't quite understand what the logic of doing exactly the same thing is and expecting different results. Suspect that Aranessa is probably going to suffer the same defeats, although maybe she's brought more Necrachs this time. Who knows? But if we could get Bernard and Father Jack, maybe do some fighting on Ulthuan. Though it does look like Alariel is losing ground. She's lost Alicia and the Shrine of Cain, so she won't be drawing that sword anytime soon again. What have we got here? Prince of Nothing. Some malignant thing dares to challenge you. A message sent from somewhere in the Grey Mountains warns you to stay away and keep to your Sylvanian slums or face the Great Enchanter. You know what? Preparation. And Bernard's a builder. That's nice. Bernard the Builder. Can we fix it? The answer is yes, as long as we're using body parts. You're going after them. Right, we're not currently at war with Midland. We soon will be, but we're not currently at war. If I go over here, we send Stuart over here. How's public order? Not too bad, actually. How's public order here? Stable. It's stable, which is good. Okay, we can actually afford... I was going to build a balefire for a second there, but I've managed to stop myself, reel myself in. Let's get the vampire crypt, because then we can actually get a vampire. I mean, we've got vampires, but no vampire heroes. So we're going to do that. So, right. Kemmler's heading towards Middenheim. We're going to try and cut Boris off. God, that's quite a nasty army, Boris. I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be fine. Okay, so we've done that. What can we raise from the dead here? We could get another Vargolf, although I would probably just get it killed. Although we might just do that. Is there anything good we could grab? I mean, Crypt Horrors, they do have their uses. Unholy Lodestone is good. A Mortis Engine is great, but very expensive. It's almost 1,000 by itself. Black Coaches. I really want to like the Black Coach, but it's just a bit naff. Engaged in melee. Unholy Vigor. Constant recharge if... So if it's constant, why does it only recharge if it's engaged in melee? Does it only work if you're engaged in melee? And if so, why does charge bonus and speed only work if you're engaged in melee? Because you'd have to be in contact for it actually to take effect, in which case you wouldn't be in contact because you'd be charging? Not sure. Unclear. Do I just take one? I'll probably take it and then regret it after. Fuck it, I'll take one. We're taking one. And some Vargeist would be good. Yeah, let's do that. And do we have... Wow, we really can't recruit skeletons here. Seriously. Tell you what I do want is this. Keep reduction of Black Knights and... Not we have many of them at the moment. But it'd still be nice to have them. So we should do that. Is Boris trespassing on my... Oh, you little shit. You're on my territory, you little bastard. Suffering attrition for it. Oh, I didn't move Dubry and Dubry. Well, I sort of did. Okay, Burner's heading that direction. Good. And there's the Fey Enchantress. Necromancer Gang heading across the sea to go and visit Ulthuan on holiday. They can stand around on the beach dressed in heavy black robes, giving everyone dirty looks. Because that's what Goths on holiday do, I presume anyway. Would they go to sunny places? I guess they wouldn't. It's not really their style, is it? It's not really my style, to be honest. I find beaches very boring. You can't do anything on them. You just kind of sit around. Like I can sit around here, and here I have access to the computer and the internet. So it seems like it would be better to be here than on a beach. Plus sand. I don't like sand. It gets everywhere. Very abrasive. I mean, literally everywhere. Okay, Scarstick's wandering. I wonder if Scarstick will confederate with the Greenskins. He's actually fairly strong. Interesting. Okay, we'll take Midlands because it's sort of there. Oh look, Aranessa died again. Well, not sure what she was... I mean, at this point, it's a bit Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner, isn't it? She turns up, she's got a brilliant plan, she unpacks a box of Acme... anti-tree defoliant or something, and then suddenly Orion jumps out of a tree trunk and stabs her in the face. I mean, not quite like Wiley. That's generally not how that cartoon went, but... Oh, what's this? Feasting on the small folk. Oh, who cares about the small folk? Sod them.
Your wish, master.
Sod the lot of them. Right.
Find me charnel pits. I refuse.
Maybe that's what they... Rather than beaches, charnel pits.
More mausoleums to defile.
Yes. Can we not land? Can we not...
Strike out. Then go.
Can we land here?
This night. Follow me.
Boop, boop. There we go. So one landed at Mistnar, two landed at Torquil. That's fine. They can split up a little bit. They'll rejoin together later on. Ah, we found some people to stab. Good.
Shall we destroy
This guy. Success. Nice work. And number 6 is a lawkeeper. Once forbidden knowledge is acquired, necromancers and vampires will jealously guard it from rivals' eyes. Good stuff. Okay, Fey Enchantress. Do you want to... There's one over here as well. He's a Jade Wizard. Oh, look at that. Up to 6 already. So we can get unit experience plus 100%. Wow, is that per turn? That's pretty... I wish it did something. It feels weird it isn't doing anything. Okay, so I guess we get 100 experience for all units for all armies every turn. And that will give us... Right, so we want one more. We want one more. If we do get another Lord, it's going to be Strigoi Boy, because people really want to see the Strigoi Boys. So that's fine. Let's get more assassination skill. Assassin's really the way to get the blood kisses. It feels like... I mean, faction leaders killed in battle. Good, but very difficult to actually regularly do. Factions vassalised. I don't think I've ever vassalised a faction in Total War, because diplomacy, as much as I love this game, I love it, it's great, diplomacy is not its strong point. And so I would never vassalise another. In fact, the only time I've vassalised a faction, I think, is as Chaos, when you vassalise the Norscan tribes. And I think that's the only time I've ever done it. So really, you just need a lot of people out there just stabbing. You just a lot of stabbing is going on. It's basically what you need. You just need to be stabbing a lot of people. Apparently that then gives you blood smooches. Not sure why, but that's the thing. Right. Barry. Let's get Heroic Killing Blow for you. That's what we're getting. That's what we're getting. And we're going over here to find a big old... big old pile of corpses. Big old pile of corpses. What does your army have in it already, Bernard? Bernard, you just got a lot of skeletons, haven't you? Just a lot of skeletons. And I admire that. I could get another black coach. I'm not going to, but I was pulled towards getting the black coach, and I can't explain why. It's a very strong impulse to get more black coaches. But I feel like that would be the wrong decision, so we're not going to do that. Let's get some Hex Race. Do I want the Mortis Engine? I feel... Yeah, alright, let's get the Mortis Engine. It's going to cut our income quite considerably. But I think it's going to be quite useful. So we're going to do that. And to be honest, a few more Vargheists would probably be good. Do we have anywhere we can recruit Vargheists? Literally nowhere. And I'm not building buildings. Well, I am. Not enough, though. Vampire Crypts. What I do want to do is upgrade this. I think we're only 10 turns away from being able to upgrade it, to be honest. And then we can get the Necromancer's Tower. Mind you, it does make more sense just to get more Forbidden Libraries. Because it's not... If that was 700 income, it would be double the Forbidden Library. But it's only 500. So it's only 100. It's only 150 extra income, which doesn't seem massively worth it. So I think maybe I really want to get the base buildings first. So if we could upgrade Occupied Corone and then get the same buildings. So there is some Skull Islands. There's a Skull Island over here. So maybe want to do that next. Maybe grab that. That's going to give us some income. Bernard, I think that's your objective. You have an objective. Good job.
Darkness comes.
What?
Now, the problem is, if we attack Middenheim, we've got Boris is currently running around our countryside, and I'm a little bit... Do you have military allies?
My hand hovers close to my blade. Utter your demand before I raise it.
Shut up, Boris. You Toddbringer.
The nation calls. The Empire.
That is quite a scary army.
By the common.
That is less so, but together, combined, that's a very scary army. So I think we maybe want to deal with Boris and what's his face?
Right.
Oldenbrand Ludenhof.
Follow me.
We want to do that first. I think they're chasing after the Savage Orcs. So if we come down here, they might decide to like try and run around, and then we can maybe jump them. That's my thinking. Because I don't want it to hit Gorsel or Karroburg, because that would annoy me. Yeah, that would vex me greatly. Okay, so we're currently chasing Boris, and I mean these guys are faction leaders, aren't they? Are you a faction leader? You look weird. I don't think you are.
Who
You?
calls?
Yes, you are. You're Beardy McBeardface. Okay. So, killing those two would be 2 more blood smooches, which sounds pretty good. But we need to defend Gorsel. And these places aren't very happy either, but stuff them. Let's get more, have more wheat. And Father Jack is recruiting units. Bernard is on his way, and then we're going to send Bernard on a little sailing trip just to go and hoover up some bits and pieces. And our necromancers are on holiday, which is nice. They're going to be hanging around Ulthuan, making everyone feel very uncomfortable. So there we are, but unfortunately we've run out of time for this episode, so we're going to have to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.